Okay, I think things are working as intended. Okay, well, long story short, I was doing some farming last night, which means I need to change around my accessory powers and everything. To wrap. Back here. Dead. Also, just a note, my farming didn't really give anything of insane value, just because, I was farming carrots, actually, for crappies, and to eventually... Where's the cloak? Did I somehow leave the cloak in the box? I did. But, I was looking around for crappies and all that fun stuff, along with, man, I'm blanking for some reason. Along with the ultimate carrot candy for the Thaumaturge's contact at some point. But, that's a pretty hard thing to acquire, so... but yeah. I basically, at this point, am going to be mining for a bit, because I'm pretty close to Heart of the Mountain 7. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the... Why is someone visiting my island? Hello? Hello? Okay. Well, they can just sit here. They haven't told me they want anything, so I'll just go to the Dwarven Mines. Let's see. Sorry. My, But yeah, basically I need to get a bunch of stuff, but that's actually not a terrible event for the powder gain, but that's about all it's good for. I also want to equip the Mithril Golem. Upper Mines. I don't have an Upper Mine thing. I do have Golden Goblin, so if I get a Golden Goblin, that would be good. But that is unlikely, unfortunately. But yeah, this is, all on the path for the Gemstone Gauntlet. It just requires a lot of everything, so I need to get more powder. It's kind of the play here. Okay, I should probably turn this in to the moron, and then go do my actual commissions. Because the main reason to do this event is literally just because it gets you some powder. Otherwise, there's zero point in doing this event. Oh. Good thing I did, because he just hit, his breaking point. I keep refining this mithril, but I don't honestly know what I'm gonna do with it all. I mean, I guess I could make the mithril drill at some point, but, like... The only reason to do that would be the extra powder. Not sure if 40% is better than a drill that just works faster. Well, either way. Got 5 refined mithril, so... Need to kill 50 of these losers. My god potion might run out this stream or the next, sadly. So... 7,000 mithril powder and some Heart of the Mountain EXP. Not bad. But I was told to hit Heart of the Mountain 7 before I powder grind. That way I can get the powder buff tree. So... I think that sounds pretty reasonable. But I'm pretty sure it also costs either gemstone or glaciite powder. If it's glaciite powder, I've got a problem. Gemstone powder, not terrible. I still find it funny how much EXP glaciite walkers drop for combat. It's honestly ridiculously high. I couldn't have had that quest a little while ago. Oh well. Okay, up we go. Stupid carpets when I'm moving at max speed. Let's see. Da. I don't understand the upper mines most of the time, because that was all Rampart's quarry, somehow. The zoning is kind of terrible. Okay, that's done. Titanium in Cliffside. I mean, Cliffside's not terrible. That's actually a pretty good area to get stuff. Be better if someone was here and there was a bunch of titanium lying around, but that's kind of asking for a lot. Wow, 0. That sucks. Normally I get like 1 to 2 from that. I can kind of see why people are of the opinion that Piculabus late game isn't worth it. Because I'm mining pretty fast already. If you can up your mining speed to 2 tick these blocks, well, Bro, if no one's responded, just stop begging. There's a person begging in chat for someone to mine titanium for them. Like... You can do it yourself. It will just take a while. I mean, if I had higher, I would have helped them still, but, like, if no one's helping you, that's your problem. Lava springs. I don't think they're on the server anymore. Guess the shock of no one wanting to mine titanium for them was too much for them to bear. Nice. 3 of them. Wow. Okay. That was pretty darn nice. And some more in Cliffside. This time I'm just looking for mithril, so... Would be nice to get more titanium, but, This takes so much titanium for whatever you're doing. Although I'm pretty sure I optimized my current loadout for speed rather than fortune. Which is not how you normally want to do it long term, but this is good for powder farming. I believe you need like 4.2 million mithril powder or something. Which, that's obviously not easy to come by. So... Once I'm done with this, I should go plant my traps in the mist. That will be a good use of my time. Okay, next I'm heading to Ramparts. But that means first I can just deploy this stuff. Crap. I messed up. There we go. That worked. Here. That was a nice 50 hit right away. It wasn't all mithril though, sadly. But, I mean... some good base mining. Never had an update in a while. That was kind of weird. It jumped like 9 points at once. Really hoping that'd be more effective. 25 blocks is kind of mid. Maybe something to do with titanium. My wish is granted. I was extremely lucky that it was a titanium immediately after that for the same exact zone. Titanium and royal mines. Gonna get another hit real quick. There we go. Hello, Squeezo. How you doing? Bored? Yeah, I feel that. But I mean, there are worse things. Got Zombie Slayer 7 yesterday, if you didn't know. But I'm just trying to do some mining today. Go. Back to Rampart's Quarry, because that's how this works. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it gets me all the drops possible, and I can do tier 5 if I actually had the skill to do it. But, unfortunately, to do tier 5, I'm probably going to need at least some better gear. Because I remember doing it on my other profile, and it kind of killed me. Maybe I could do it, but, like... kind of want a better sword, at least. 100k damage is not good for the stupid, for the damage of my sword. Like, first strike is great and all, but, like, it just doesn't do damage on all the other hits. So... E-Man 9, that's impressive. That's very nice. Doesn't that give you, like, the extra drops and stuff? Hello! Welcome to the stream. Royal Mines. There's just a piece of titanium lying here. Ooh, a piece of candy. I really need to do more dungeons. It's just... it costs so much in time spent farming. Ideally, I'd like to get the Summoning Ring and the Ghoul Pet, so I could get the Army of the Dead perk and bring a Sea Emperor to whatever their name is. Thank you very much for that. Words of support. But I need a Summoning Ring and like a Ghoul Pet to go get a Sea Emperor, bring it to Jake, and get Bountiful. Then I'll be making a lot of money, but without the Ghoul Emperor's Army of the Dead perk, it's basically impossible to catch a Sea Emperor soul. Thank you for following the stream. Yeah, I'm playing Iron Man. There's a lot of people here today, surprisingly. I've got 3 people chatting. It's only happened when I stream at different times. Oh well, good for people to be here. But yeah, I'm playing Iron Man. I had a normal mode account, but because they were created like when skyblock first came out, they went with the very old strategies, and basically they sucked so much that I would have needed to spend like 100 hours to fix that, so I just started a new Iron Man instead. Maybe not the wisest choice, but it's what I did. By the way, Squeezo, we gotta have the eternal comparison. How you doing in Hoppity's Hunt? I've been offline a bit, but I got a really lucky last Hoppity. I've got 348. What about you? Come on, man. You gotta let me know. Or are you not in-game? Probably not in-game. That's possible, but it seems unlikely, because it's very hard to get more rabbits, but maybe you're at 59. That means I'm 11 points behind you. Ugh. Again, I don't know why we compete on that, considering it's basically useless, but, I mean, eh. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is time-consuming on Iron Man. But, at the same time, it is time-consuming, so it makes pretty good streaming content. I can farm it for hours and hours and hours, and people will see it. But, I understand why people don't like Iron Man a lot of the time. I mean, getting the Gemstone Gauntlet is a royal pain in Iron Man. But in normal mode, you could just buy it for, like, 20 million or something. And you can't sell to, like, the Bazaar and all that fun stuff. So, I mean, that's just how it is. It's all a matter of preference. And I don't mind the grind that much. Don't mind the grind that much. It's just... it's kind of relaxing a lot of the time. There's some aspects I absolutely hate. But... most of the time the grind isn't terrible. Sorry if I'm speaking a bit weird. I'm trying to... there it is. I dropped my phone. But, it's just kind of like, sit back, relax, talk to random people. It's especially nice in streaming. Like, I kind of wish there was a category for me to put my stream as just chatting but gaming, but there's either gaming or just chatting, and I'm more gaming than just chatting. So... But yeah, there are quite a few reasons not to play on Iron Man, but there's also some reasons to play on Iron Man, such as the fact that um doesn't take it takes you longer, which is kind of the point of Iron Man. You get a taste of everything. The one thing I hate out of Iron Man is fishing. Like every other skill, okay, it's not terrible. Fishing, oh, it sucks. The sheer amount of levels you need to do lava fishing is ridiculous. Lucky for me, however, I have put quite a bit of time into getting unique drops from non-lava fishing. So I've basically completed all that besides the Sea Emperor stuff. Let's see, where... Just Mithril Miner, anywhere. Okay, I mean... It's a pretty simple yet annoying one. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. The problem is, some things I do off camera, but fishing isn't one of them, so I can't really watch something on the side. Because the problem with fishing is, if I do it off camera and I say, catch a legendary creature, well, great. No one saw that, and it's like a 1 in a million chance. So... Unfortunately, I do my fishing on stream, typically. Maybe that'll change, but typically I do it on stream. The fishing is just mind-numbing. You don't need to move, you just need to click a button every now and then. Oh, when a monster spawns, switch to your sword and stab it. Wash, rinse, and repeat. So... I have a decent fishing loadout, so it's not like that's my biggest problem, but it's annoying. I guess I should still mine in this area, because 4 players are nearby, so I get bonus speeds. But still, this is just annoying. The amount of mithril you need from Mithril Miner is kind of just annoying. Just send me to an area and let me mine 100 less. There we go. Mine and row mines. Like I said, I don't really think I'm going for Heart of the Mountain 7 today. Because, like, it's still quite a ways off. I'm getting closer every single day. Once I get powder buff, that will be pretty nice. Honestly, debating what to do. Because I did the mining I wanted to do for today. I made about 10% progress on my EXP bar. So now I'm kind of wondering what else should I do. Squeezo, you still there? Right, why did I come to the king? I need to go to Puzzler. I mean, that's pretty good. I make my profit through farming. typically, because that's something I can do off camera and no one really will complain, because it's just boring to watch someone run back and forth mining melons. But, yeah, that's how I make my profit. I have a melon farm, and if I later get the bountiful bauble, which I need to do more dungeons and stuff for, I can do a little better. If I wanted to go fishing, though, now is like the perfect time with Mariana, but I hate fishing. Don't get me wrong, I have a decent loadout, but I hate fishing. I'd like to get another level higher than the mountain, even if it's just for the Ammonite stuff, but, and stupid Dwarven Mine events are never the ones you want. It's kinda how it works. My normal account can do out of the Glaciite mine shafts, albeit with like the worst gear possible. But I mean, it's pretty fun going to the Glaciite mines. It's very interesting mechanically for a bit. Then it gets kind of boring, but still. Mechanically, it's pretty interesting for the first bit. So. Ow. Don't know how it took you 3 hours, though, but, that sucks. There was a really simple tutorial I followed at one point. It's a waterless melon farm. It basically works because the stems only need to grow once. So... But it wasn't that hard to make. Ask before mining next time, buddy. This person did not ask, and that's one of my big pet peeves of mining. If someone doesn't ask to mine my titanium and then does, it's just rude. If they ask, I'll gladly let them. But if they don't ask, they're not getting my titanium. Yeah, sugarcane's a fairly easy setup. But if you can't tell, I've put a bit of time into farming my fermento armor. It's just so lucrative money-wise when you're making like a lot of things. I need to build a bigger melon farm at some point. I currently only have a 1x1 because it just worked at the time. But I don't have a good like 5 plots to spare. I mean, I don't only have a mushroom or cactus plot built yet. I mean, I can show you my farms after this commission if you want. Like I said, I was kind of done mining after this amount. Wanted to get around 10% on the heart of the mountain, and I did. So... Okay. I will warn you, it's not like the best farm layout or anything. It's very suboptimal. Because I built them all in 1x1 plots instead of any of the huge rows. Just because it worked better at the time. But, allows me to have every crop available. Which I cherish quite a lot in Iron Man, to have access to every crop on a moment's notice. Glaciate walkers. Okay, well that's an easy one I can do later. Let's head to the garden. Okay. So, this is my main melon farm. I have a backup plot there. I don't use that very much. Cocoa beans, pumpkins in the same layout as melons, carrots in an S type shape. I did sugarcane farm. Yeah, fair enough. The reason I want a large melon farm is that's my main moneymaker. I don't need to switch lanes as much. Netherwart is really just ramshackled. This is potatoes. But yeah. I mean, it's not that great of a garden by any standards, but it works for me. How much does it cost to buy another plot? Oh. I bought a plot at some point and I haven't cleaned it. Well, that was stupid of me. I'd ideally like to turn this row into, like, melons at some point. But unfortunately, that's a lot of compost, so... Although I have enough to clean up 2 plots. Maybe I take a break and go do that real quick. Yeah, I think that's what I go do. I take a quick break and clean up some plots. What's in my inventory? I have Mitchell just sitting in my inventory. Take care of the pests first. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to rebuild the entire melon farms after this if I get the five wide one. Okay, well, this is done. I need to figure out which plots exactly I bought. That's 11. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. Okay, so get my dirt removal tools patent pending. Skymart, that, sell that, sell... I can't sell that, seriously. I just want to throw it in the garbage. It's completely useless. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's see here. First things first, get rid of all these weeds, because why not? Can't wait for the greenhouse to be added. That sounds like it's going to be so nice. The fact that you just have an automatic part of your garden now. One plot, but still. Seems like a win to me. Okay. Do. Need to add more stuff to the composter. I should probably just buy, like, a full fuel tank one of these days, even though it's really expensive to buy that much biofuel. It's just annoying to clean up these plots. It just takes forever. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally do it, but I kind of need, like, 2 more plots. So, once I get that, I plan to basically just not really do it anymore. But I want to get a minimum done type thing. Unfortunately, I'm up to the point where I need quite a few for... Yeah, I need 1 compost bundle. So, gotta keep that in mind. How much even is a compost bundle? I don't even know. Compost bundle. Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought, considering the last one was 2 stacks. That's just half a stack more than the last plot. Unlock. Interesting. I mean, it's also nice to use your composter, because each plot you unlock gives you bonus fortune. So, good to keep that in mind. I was planning to make this plot here either cactus or mushroom. Yeah, you need to do a lot of stuff in Iron Man, which is kind of the fun thing, because there's some things you'd never do in a normal mode profile that you do in Iron Man. It's like, it's just so much easier to buy them, but instead you're doing it. So, kind of adds more fun to it, if you look at it that way. Like, I don't know. It really depends, like I said, on your preference of gameplay style. But works really well as a streamer, because, like, I basically have never-ending content. It really sucks that this Axe's sweep don't work here, so... Or do they? It's not grayed out anymore. Is the stat still grayed out? Yes. Okay, well that sucks. You used to be able to just come in here with a tree captator and cut down all the trees, but that doesn't work anymore, so... I believe the ideal strategy for getting rid of this stuff is literally just go down to bedrock level and just... I thought I had the thing set to delete. The personal deleter. Okay. Let's destroy all this fun stuff. This counts towards plot cleanup, right? Oh wait, no, that's towards another plot. I need to get this one. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. How much dirt do I need to harvest for this? Or does only the grass layer count? Only the grass layer counts, seriously? Good. Just turn this off, there's no point. Takes so long to clear a plot. Although I guess this still falls under the title of mining stuff. This is a pretty massive boulder, I'll say. Like this. I should have done it from the top, though, because getting the top parts can be mildly annoying. Oh, TNT. Right. I mean... Go buy so much TNT for that. Yeah, you're right. TNT sounds easier. Okay. I'm confused. You mean muted in the stream or something? Builder's ruler. I only got a little bit of TNT, so I need to get more. I don't want my tree captivator. I don't want that. Okay, let's go buy some TNT then. Because I am feeling clinically insane. So. This isn't the right person. This is. Hello. I'd like to buy your finest TNT. All of it. Oh, it's expensive, right. I'm gonna use this to also buy biofuel at some point. I'm sure this will work out. There will be no horrible repercussions. What did you do? How'd you keep getting muted in skyblock, bro? My wheat field might get blown up. Ah, well. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just go down to this height. Huh. I can't build here, Squeezo. What are you trying to tell? I can't build here. This doesn't work, Squeezo. You lied to me. Bro. That's your decision, Squeezo. That's what I'll say on that. I definitely don't recommend it, but... I don't know. I don't know, Squeezo. I mean, it's not. I will say though, you do use a lot of abbreviations for not very um uh friendly words, let's say. I mean, have you tried like appealing the mute or whatever? Like seen why exactly you were muted or anything? 'Cause there should be a way to do that as far as I know. What? That's huh? Is that what they told you when you went to appeal it or whatever? Because that should be a pretty easy appeal, I would think. Like, there's those are the exact quotes. There's literally nothing there that's in any way disrespectful or insulting. Like, that must have been just a watchdog complaint or something. Because I doubt any human staff would have muted you for that. What the heck? I mean, Hypixel is known to be heavy-handed with their punishments to keep server order, but that's ridiculous. I mean, if you've played the game for 5 minutes, you know what those abbreviations are for. You basically just called someone lucky and you got muted. If you actually get talked to a human agent, that should be a very easy repeal. You said you submitted one 4 hours ago? You're probably gonna have to wait at least a day, though. But, actually, that's more crazy than what you said. You got muted for it, like... I mean, that's your call, Squeezo. If you do, well, the best quote I got for this is, "An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind." So, and also, I mean, it doesn't really affect Hypixel. It affects you more than anything if you do that. Yeah, that's for sure. About powder mining, but... Oh. Well... I mean, what you do is up to you, Suizo. Just remember, the consequences are also up to you. So... I will say their reasoning on the mute is utter garbage. Like, I think anyone would agree to that, pretty much. But I'm pretty sure macroing can get your account deleted, so I highly recommend not doing that. Ah, plot 9 is clean. How good. Again, I don't know what to tell you, I'm just telling you what the facts are, so... I turn this plot into mushroom. Yes. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it here fairly soon. I got the plot clean, I did the mining I wanted to do. So... I consider that fairly good. What do you mean, how to get sulfur, Squeezo? The best way I found to get sulfur was to hop around servers and find one that had good spawns, because it changes based on the volcano times. The other best way is using the Totem of Corruption, the Pillar of Corruption or whatever. Every mob you kill with that drops one. So, like, get the Totem of Corruption, and then find an area where mobs spawn in abundance that you can, like, easily kill. I mean, I would probably say, personally, my opinion on what you should do for that one. Yeah, the sulfur spawns in the Isle, typically. But if you get the Pillar of Corruption, it can be used anywhere. So, like, if you go to just the barn or something, place it in one of the pens and just start killing all the cows and chickens. Maybe they don't count because they don't have name tags, but, like, you can probably just go to the graveyard, find some crypt ghouls, and just start killing them and get sulfur that way. I mean, don't really know what else to say. So, a lot of people, at least to my knowledge, will use the Totem of Corruption when they're fishing, because if they guarantee 100% sea creature catch, they can basically just spam out creatures as fast as fishing speed allows. And they're, guess what, all corrupted. So, plus you get the bonus benefits of fishing, but I also know your gear for fishing isn't the best because you hate fishing. well, I am going to call it for now. I got what I wanted done for the day. So, but, hope everyone enjoyed this little stream. Got some new people show up and new follows. That's really good. But, bye for now, everybody. Hope everyone enjoyed. See y'all later.